Just after S.L. Brady's farm, and on the other side of the road from Northern High School, you will come across Wilson Dowell Farms, one of the few woman-owned farms in Calvert County. It is run by Judy Dowell Leavitt. Wilson Dowell Farms transitioned out of tobacco and is now a pastured forage-based farm, currently producing Angus beef, Kiko goats, and cage-free eggs. It also has a thriving hay crop and in 2009 opened a stable and horse boarding service under the name Double J Stables. Judy took over the farm with her family upon the passing of her father. Listen as she reminisces about coming back to the farm and her relationship with her father.
I was raised right here on Cheneyville Road. I left home when I was 18, and then I got married, had twin boys, and then decided it was time to move back to the farm. My dad died unexpectedly on March the 14th, 1996. We had the farm kind of tossed in our lap. I just decided that I was just going to sort of take over and manage the farm. Didn't want any of us to work on the farm. Here again, not work with our hands. He says, look at these hands. I don't want your hands to look like this. He was one of the hardest working men I ever knew. I respected him so much for that. I just loved helping my dad with everything there was to do. It was really no big deal, and it wasn't like work. It was just fun and just having time to be with him. He was so knowledgeable. To be a farmer, I'm just amazed at what you have to know. People moving down to the county, I'm sure some of them look down on the farmers as not being the brightest people in the world, but I tell you what, you have to be pretty smart about just about everything to succeed. And I have learned so much, and every day I just think about what my dad knew and had to know to operate. We're talking 800 acres by himself pretty much then. He would have tenants working on the farm.
One of those tenant farmers was Helen Gray. She lived in a tenant house about 1.5 miles in from the main road, without electricity and running water. Helen lived and worked on the Dowell farm from the age of 21 to well into her 80s. Here, she talks about her time on the farm.
You know where Northern School, that's where Judy at? I lived up back of them, called Lower Marlboro. So all around there, all them people up there where you went at, Judy know me. I done worked for, I think, everybody you can name I done worked for. And she's a working girl. She cut all them grass and stuff down with them big tractors, man, honey. That girl cut all them bushel, all them fields and things down up on them high hills. And no wonder she don't tell me, Miss Helen, I miss you back there, 'cause I look her for, you know. She on them big tracks and go them big hills, you know, you never know what they're gonna do. And I listen to her for, and she gets thirsty, I carry up water and sodas over there, and she stop and get hot and come in the house and sit in there and talk. I sure miss her. They looked up for me back here. I stayed back there a long time back over there. I missed keeping my yard and thing clean. I mowed all the side road, cut them fence edges off and everything. I've been living there, God. My family moved up there on the farm 1934 back in there. And I was the only one back in there. They give me a lifetime home in there. I kept that place around there good. I hate to see it grow up. They had something and they think I didn't have it, don't worry. They bring it to me. I had things I carry to them. Anything they had over in the garden, they go away on vacation. Look, come away and help yourself. Go in there and get anything you want. And I look over for the house when they go on a vacation, everything, check around it for them all. I know they miss me. I done helped all of them when they were babies. They say, oh, when you gonna change? I say, I already done changed getting old. No, you don't. 'Cause look at us, we getting old too, but you look better than we do. Taking care of them, cook for them, and clean for them. They say, you like you were our mother. It was nice. I can't complain with nobody. 'Cause I always try to treat everybody right.